Montreal's two leading municipal parties say they'll make building new schools a top priority if elected, especially in neighborhoods that have been waiting years for promised projects. Projet Montréal leader Luc Rabouin says Montreal can't keep its families if it can't provide local schools, and says the government must act now to make new projects a reality.
The City of Montreal, we have done our part of the contract. We reserved the land, and the land is ready to develop. Now we ask the government of Quebec to do his part of the social contract that we have with the population.
This comes following a decision by the Quebec government to put building a dozen schools on hold due to a $200 million cut to education issued in February. Rabouin says his party would make school construction a top priority in talks with the province, especially in neighborhoods where families are struggling to find space.
We plan with a vision that we want families and we need to reserve place for schools because we need schools in our neighborhood because it's the center of life when you're a family with young children.
Ensemble Montréal says the Triangle area in Côte-des-Neiges NDG is a prime example of government inaction. City Councillor Sonny Morose says residents have been waiting over 15 years for a promised school, pointing fingers at the borough's current Projet Montréal administration for failing to deliver on its commitments.
It's the problem with this administration that they don't know how to run on their record. They want to blame the opposition for things they had no responsibility for, instead of taking responsibility for the lack of prioritization within their own files.
He says an Ensemble Montréal administration would push the province to deliver the long-delayed school and daycare projects, while also expanding green and community spaces in the neighborhood.
I'm putting the school first, I'm putting community spaces first, and green spaces first, as well as a real plan for flooding in the area. And that's just the beginning of the kind of issues that you hear about when you go door to door and actually speak to people who live in the area for a long time.